Stop it.
How old am I?
Stop.
How old are you?
Don't. Both of you. Okay, separate. No. You two stop.
Ever!
Guys, stop it.
Dig your nails in me.
You guys, stop. Kourtney! You guys, stop it. Don't do that to each other. Are you guys okay?
Kanye's coming out with a new rap song.
What does that mean?
It means he's talking mad shit about me and probably saying whatever.
So, Kanye West just dropped a bomb that has the entire internet in absolute chaos right now. We're talking about alleged secret footage involving Kim Kardashian and Travis Barker. Yes, you heard that right. Travis Barker, who is currently married to Kim's sister, Kourtney Kardashian. This isn't just celebrity gossip, folks. This is a full-blown family nuclear explosion, and Kanye West is standing right in the middle of it with the detonator in his hand. Let's get into it. According to reports flooding social media, Kanye has allegedly leaked footage showing Kim Kardashian and Travis Barker in what's being described as a very private, very intimate moment. The kind of footage that, if real, would completely shatter the Kardashian family dynamic as we know it. Now, before you think this came out of nowhere, let me tell you, this rumor has been simmering in the background for years. Travis Barker, the legendary Blink-182 drummer, has been pretty open about his feelings for Kim in the past. In fact, he straight up admitted in his 2015 memoir that he had a major crush on her long before he ever got together with Kourtney. He wrote, and I quote, "Kim and I never touched each other. It just wasn't meant to be." But here's the thing. When you make a statement like that, you're basically confirming that there was something there, even if nothing physical happened. You're putting it out into the universe. And now, all these years later, that old flame of curiosity has apparently turned into a full-blown wildfire. Kourtney is reportedly furious. And honestly, can you blame her? Imagine finding out that your husband might have had something going on with your sister. That's not just betrayal. That's a family-ending level of drama. But let's rewind for a second because Kim Kardashian has been doing some talking of her own lately, and what she's revealed about her marriage to Kanye is absolutely wild. In a recent interview, Kim opened up about why she really left Kanye, and she didn't hold back. She described their marriage as unhealthy and said she didn't feel safe. Not physically, not emotionally, not financially. Just not safe, period. She gave this specific example that honestly sounds like something out of a movie. Kim said that they had 5 Lamborghinis at one point. 5. And one day she came home and they were just gone. All of them. She asked Kanye, "Where are all our cars? Where's my new car?" And his response? "Oh, I gave them away to all my friends." Just like that. Millions of dollars worth of luxury vehicles given away during one of his episodes. Kim said this happened when Kanye was going through a mental health crisis, but it wasn't just about the cars. It was about the unpredictability, the chaos, the feeling that she couldn't rely on anything being stable. She went on to say that Kanye wasn't willing to make the changes she thought would be healthy and beneficial for their relationship. And when someone refuses to get help or make adjustments, especially when mental health is involved, it becomes impossible to continue in what she called a toxic relationship. Now, those are strong words from someone who usually tries to keep things diplomatic, especially when it involves the father of her 4 children. But Kim putting this out there publicly, that's a direct challenge to Kanye's character. And if you know anything about Kanye West, you know that he does not let challenges like that slide. And sure enough, Kanye fired back in the most shocking way possible. In a controversial interview with DJ Academics, Kanye made a confession that left even his most loyal fans speechless. He was wearing an outfit that drew massive criticism for resembling KKK, regalia, already a red flag. And then he said, something that cut straight to the heart of their entire family. He claimed that he didn't want to have children with Kim after the first 2 months of being with her. Let that sink in for a moment. They have 4 children together, North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm. And Kanye is now saying that almost from the very beginning, he didn't want to build a family with her. When the interviewer pushed back, essentially saying, "Well, you chose her," Kanye admitted, "Absolutely, I did. That was my fault." This isn't just an attack on Kim as a wife or partner. This is an attack on the foundation of their entire shared existence. Kim has always said that she has no regrets about the marriage because it gave her her children. That's been her public stance. Yes, the marriage failed, but the kids made it all worth it. For Kanye to now say that having those children was a mistake, that's probably the most hurtful thing he could possibly say. It's cruel, it's calculated, and it shows exactly how far he's willing to go in this war between them. So now that we understand the current tension between Kim and Kanye, let's talk about this Travis Barker situation and why it's such a perfect weapon in Kanye's arsenal. We need to go way back to the early 2000s, before the Kardashians were the global empire they are today. Back then, Kim was working as Paris Hilton's personal assistant and best friend. They were inseparable, traveling the world together, living that early 2000s Hollywood party lifestyle. During this time, Travis Barker was dating Paris Hilton. So naturally, Travis, Paris, and Kim were all part of the same social circle. They hung out constantly, went on tour together. Travis even talks about Kim coming to Blink-182 shows in Amsterdam and other cities across Europe. By all accounts, They were just friends. But you know how it goes in Hollywood, where there's smoke, people assume there's fire, and the rumors about Kim and Travis started circulating almost immediately. For years, it was just whispered gossip, but then in 2015, Travis decided to address it directly in his memoir, Can I Say? He wrote about how Kim came to him for advice when she was considering doing a reality show about her family. Remember, Travis had already done Meet the Barkers with his ex-wife, so he knew exactly what that kind of exposure could do to a family. He told Kim that it would get hectic, that there would be no privacy, and that living your life on camera could get really messy and personal. It was solid advice from someone who'd been there, but then he added that line that everyone remembers. Kim and I never touched each other. It just wasn't meant to be. On the surface, that sounds like a denial, right? But think about it. Why even bring it up if there was absolutely nothing there? By addressing it so directly, he actually gave the rumor new life. He essentially confirmed that there was mutual attraction, even if they never acted on it. And that what-if energy has followed them ever since. When Travis's memoir came out, fans went absolutely crazy. Social media exploded with people saying things like, wait, Travis Barker admitted in his book that he was in love with Kim, and Kourtney still married this man? All their problems suddenly make sense. Another fan wrote, Travis Barker wrote an entire book detailing his strong attraction to Kim, and Kourtney can't move past it. Period. And you know what? That's a fair point. Imagine being Kourtney, reading your husband's memoir where he talks about having feelings for your sister. That's the kind of thing that would plant seeds of doubt in anyone's mind, no matter how secure the relationship might be. So now, years later, when these alleged affair rumors surface, whether they're true or not, Kourtney's worst fears are being validated. Every insecurity she might have had about Travis and Kim is now being broadcast to the entire world. Kim, for her part, has tried to shut this down multiple times. When asked directly if she ever hooked up with Travis, she was definitive. No, I never have. And that really sucks that that has gone on. She explained that they were just friends hanging out in a group setting, and she seemed genuinely frustrated that this shadow has followed them for so long. She said, he dated Paris and we were all friends and we'd all hang out together. When I was with Paris, we'd be on the road and go to their shows in Amsterdam. I have been friends with him. From Kim and Travis's perspective, this is ancient history. It's a non-issue, but from Kanye's perspective, this is pure gold. See, Kanye isn't just looking to hurt Kim's feelings. He's looking to destroy the very foundation of her support system, her family. And the relationship between Kim and Kourtney is already fractured. Remember the massive blowout they had over the Dolce & Gabbana fashion show? That was one of the most intense fights we've ever seen on their show. We're talking literal fisticuffs, makeup on the walls, security having to separate them. It was real. Here's what happened. Kourtney got married to Travis in this absolutely over-the-top Dolce & Gabbana spectacle in Italy. It was her moment. Historic, romantic, everything she'd ever dreamed of. But just a few months later, Kim partnered with Dolce & Gabbana for a major fashion show. She used the same aesthetic, the same vibe, the same Italian luxury feel, and Kourtney felt completely betrayed. From Kourtney's perspective, Kim took her wedding, her most special day, and turned it into a business opportunity. She felt like Kim copied her entire vision and made it about herself. Kim, on the other hand, seemed genuinely confused. She couldn't understand why Kourtney wasn't just happy for her success. To Kim, it was just business. But to Kourtney, it was deeply personal. During one of their heated arguments, Kourtney even said, I felt at my wedding like you weren't happy for me. She went on to call Kim a narcissist, saying, it is all about you. Anything you do, it's about you, and about how it looks to the world about you. So there's already this narrative that Kim only cares about herself, that she's willing to step on anyone, even her own sister, to get what she wants. Now imagine adding fuel to that fire by suggesting Kim might have crossed the ultimate line, having an affair with Kourtney's husband. True or not, it fits the narrative, and that's all Kanye needs. Let's be very clear about something. Kanye has a well-documented pattern of using private information as a weapon. Throughout their divorce, he repeatedly posted screenshots of private text messages between him and Kim. In one of these messages, Kim was literally pleading with him to stop his public attacks on her then-boyfriend, Pete Davidson. She wrote, "You are creating a dangerous and scary environment, and someone will hurt Pete, and this will all be your fault." Did Kanye listen? Absolutely not. He posted the message for the entire world to see, completely disregarding her very real fears about Pete's safety. And then there was the music video. Kanye released a video for his song Easy, where a claymation figure clearly meant to represent Pete Davidson is kidnapped, tortured, and buried alive. It was disturbing. It was threatening. And Kim later said she felt really sad for Pete because the whole thing was unfair and upsetting. But Kanye didn't stop there. He's made claims about Kim cheating with NBA star Chris Paul. He's dragged Meek Mill into their drama. His pattern is clear. When he has a problem with Kim, he doesn't just go after her, he goes after everyone connected to her. And now, that pattern is extending to the Barkers. Here's where things get even more interesting. A while back, Kanye got tangentially involved in a feud between Travis Barker's daughter, Alabama, and the rapper Pod Baby. You know her as the Cash Me Outside girl bod. Baby released a diss track called Miss Whitman's that sampled Kanye's own song Carnival. The track and its music video were brutally personal. There was a Travis Barker lookalike, and it took direct shots at the Kardashians. One line in particular stood out: "Your stepmom burnt out." Why did she take her sister's second hand? Miss I'll fuck your man. That's a direct, nasty dig implying that Kourtney got Kim's sloppy seconds when it comes to Travis Barker. When clips started circulating suggesting Kanye might be on the track, he panicked. He immediately went online to distance himself, saying, "I'm not in the middle of any of this. I just talked to Travis Barker. I would never be in the middle. I don't even know what's going on." He explained that he only cleared the sample because so many people were trying to block him from clearing samples in general, making the process difficult. Whenever anyone asked, he would just approve it to keep things moving. But think about that for a second. He's on the phone with Travis Barker, assuring him he's not involved in this drama, while simultaneously enabling the very person who's dissing Travis's wife and stepdaughter. It shows that Kanye is comfortable playing both sides and being adjacent to this specific type of family drama. Here's the thing that makes this situation so dangerous. The leak about Kim and Travis doesn't even have to be real to cause massive damage. It just has to be believable enough to plant doubt. In a family that's built on trust and image, where every move is scrutinized by millions, even a tiny seed of doubt can grow into something destructive. Even if Kourtney knows intellectually that nothing happened, having the world constantly question it can create cracks in even the strongest relationship. Kim herself has talked about how Kanye's drama has scared potential partners away from her. She's mentioned starting to get close to someone new, only to have them back away saying, "Wait, I don't really want to deal with your ex." And she gets it. It is a lot, but this is different. This isn't about her dating life. This could destroy her relationship with her own sister and brother-in-law. It's personal in a way that cuts deeper than any public embarrassment. Now let's talk about something that I think is driving a lot of this behavior: money. Specifically, Kanye's lack of it compared to what he used to have. After his split from Kim, but more importantly, after his series of anti-Semitic rants that got him dropped from billion-dollar deals with Adidas and Gap, Kanye's financial empire has taken a massive hit. The money isn't flowing like it used to, and we're seeing physical evidence of that collapse everywhere. His real estate portfolio is crumbling. There's the infamous Malibu mansion that he bought for over $50 million. He started this radical renovation where he stripped the entire place down to bare concrete. We're talking no windows, no walls, just concrete, and then he just abandoned it. It's been sitting there decaying, a windowless concrete shell exposed to the harsh ocean air. It's literally become a symbol of his chaotic mental state. This multi-million-dollar property rotting away because he started something he couldn't finish. Then there's the Wyoming ranch. Kanye bought this massive property, we're talking nearly 7,000 acres, from the Filner family for $14 million. It was supposed to be his creative sanctuary, his Yeezy campus where he'd design and create away from the chaos of LA. Instead, he let it fall apart. Over the years, the property went from a luxury ranch to a rundown mess. Buildings deteriorated, equipment was left to rust, and the whole place became a shadow of what it could have been. And here's the kicker. He just sold it back to the original owners, the Filner family. He basically gave it back after letting it rot for years. That's not what you'd expect from a billionaire who's thriving. That's not smart investing. That's desperation. That's someone whose financial situation is slipping, and slipping fast. So why does Kanye's money situation matter in this whole Kim and Travis situation? Because a man who feels cornered financially is often more dangerous and more desperate than a man who feels cornered emotionally. Releasing a diss track, leaking a scandal. It's not just about revenge anymore. It's about relevance. It's about staying in the headlines, keeping his name trending, and trying to rebuild a brand that the mainstream world has largely rejected. This supposed leak about Kim and Travis isn't just about getting back at her for calling him out in that interview. It's content. It's drama that grabs attention, pulls in views, and keeps people talking about Kanye West. When the regular money dries up, when the Adidas checks stop coming, when the Gap deal disappears, you find new ways to cash in on the chaos. And Kanye has always been exceptional at turning controversy into currency. Here's the real tragedy in all of this. The truth becomes completely irrelevant. The facts, that Kim and Travis were just friends 2 decades ago, that Travis is now devoted to Kourtney, that they have a beautiful blended family and a new baby together. None of that matters once the rumor is out there. In our digital world, the first casualty is always the truth. And Kanye is a general who fights with propaganda better than anyone. He understands that you don't need facts. You just need a compelling narrative that confirms what people already suspect. People already think Kim is selfish. People already know Travis had feelings for her years ago. People have watched Kim and Kourtney fight viciously on camera. So when you add Kim had an affair with Travis to that mix, it doesn't sound impossible. It sounds like it fits. And once that narrative takes hold, it doesn't matter how many times Kim denies it or how much Travis reassures Kourtney. The damage is done. The doubt is planted. The family dynamics are forever altered. So where does this leave us? We have Kanye, financially desperate and emotionally volatile, wielding old rumors like weapons. We have Kim, trying to move on with her life while constantly being dragged back into drama. We have Kourtney, probably questioning everything about her marriage despite knowing the truth. And we have Travis, caught in the middle of a family war he never asked to be part of. The fallout from this won't just be a trending topic on Twitter for a day. This has the potential to create a permanent, public rift in the Kardashian-Jenner family. And for Kanye, that wouldn't be a failure. That would be his ultimate victory, because at the end of the day, Kanye doesn't want Kim to just feel bad. He wants her to lose what she values most: her family, her image, and her carefully controlled narrative. And by resurrecting this old Travis Barker rumor, whether through leaked footage, a diss track, or just calculated social media posts, he's attacking all three at once. So what do you guys think? Is there any truth to these affair rumors? Or is this all just Kanye being Kanye? Do you think Kim and Kourtney's relationship can survive this? Or is this the final straw? And most importantly, should Travis have ever admitted to having feelings for Kim in his memoir in the first place? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you're subscribed because this story is far from over, and you know we'll be covering every single development as it happens. Until next time, stay dramatic, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!